Welcome to another episode of my podcast where this is a special one for me, celebrating this on a podcast once again, as I always do, for the things that I don't announce in the internet. Or this is my kind of personal diary and probably some things that's happening to me. But yeah, more of a essential one for my lifestyle and for the things that I want to do consistently. And today is, yeah, there's a lot of mosquitoes here, man. And for today is, the day where I turned sober 2 years ago. I decided to go all in, and now I am 2 years sober for 700 plus days sober. No alcohol, no substance, no vape, nothing in my system. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about that. Honestly, it's just a day by day battle, and sometimes you just want to really go back. For me, that's the easiest thing to do. It's to go back and is to indulge into that temptation again, into that pleasure again. But I am staying true to myself that these are just only emotions and feelings that can be controlled. And it is tempting to drink, honestly, bro. Especially when you have friends who does it. So yeah, for me, that's the challenge there, is to how can you really do something that, in your boundaries, how can you communicate those things to your friends and still would respect you in some way? Because if they don't respect your boundaries, then are they called friends or not? It's up to you, man. That's how you decide when you cut off or you remove people in your life if they don't respect your boundaries. Yeah, I'm still in that, trying to. But after a year of being sober for 2 years now, they know that I don't want to do that anymore because some things, I don't really like my personality when I am drunk. That's why I also avoid that, being intoxicated. And I know myself, man. So it's better to cut off those things, those bad vices, bad habits, so I can live my truest potential. After all, man, I just want to be consistent with this thing, remaining sober until the day that I will. But I'm saying that because sometimes I want to break it, but there's a version of me that doesn't want to break that also. So yeah, it's kind of contemplating. My words are kind of contemplating. But at some point, man, it's just easy. It's just tempting. It's just um you just want to go back and feel that pleasure again. So, and as I am staying true to myself, 2 years has been a lot, man. I am trying to navigate life without that, trying to regulate my emotions and regulate of being a human being. And yeah, more of a challenge to me, and still trying to be better without any substance. Because it also influences your mind or your thinking, your mindset on how do you approach things. So staying sober is for me one of the greatest things, or the best things, the best decisions that I made for myself, and that is I am proud of. And as I've said, going on with life with the better coping mechanism. And for now, how do we stay sober? As long as you stick with the things that you said. The videos, or the video that I made before doing that, or like, yeah, before doing that decision, turning sober, is still on my phone and is still saved somewhere so I can get back to it and really just go back what I said 2 years ago. So yeah, it's just sometimes I am rewinding that back to, see my perspective at that time, and posting such videos like this will remind me of who I am today and who I am trying to become. And yeah, that's just the celebration of my 2 years being sober. And year two, let's go. Going to year three and counting, as long as we live, man. And being sober taught me a lot. not just, being completely disconnected or detached to the influence of alcohol and such substances. And that's one thing that I am looking forward every single day. And every single day that those days increased, it's also something that giving me such hope to close or to be close at least to my goals and dreams and for the things that I want to do on every single day. And yeah, that's just a bit of sentimental, I guess, and more of a lesson to me. And I hope it gives something to, it gives you some idea on how's the feeling of, being sober. And if you want to try it, or if you want to commit to it, I hope this video helps you somehow in such ways that you can do. The first thought that comes into my mind is I want to change the world, but I cannot change the world if I cannot change myself. So I decided to change something. And I'm continuing that every single day, trying to be better and applying change to all aspects in life. And I hope I really, put some wisdom out there, some knowledge. And if you guys like this video, you might want to share it to your friend, give me some like. So yeah, going on and moving on with life. Year 3 being sober. Let's go. Peace out.